So what we're seeing here is a symbol for planet Earth. As you see, it's a circle with a cross inside. I've put a Globus Cruciger at the side so you can just see the difference. Now I'm just reading out what they say. So the symbol for planet Earth is a circle with a plus sign in the middle and is used by many different cultures to represent a great many things. For our purposes, there are a few different ways to interpret the symbol. The first and commonly accepted is that the cross represents the 4 compass points. 4 heads of Janos, because he originally had 4 heads, but his lover Cardia is actually where they get the inspiration for the cardinal points, the compass. So there is a tie-in there. Another less neutral interpretation is that the symbol is a stylized version of the Globus Cruciger, what we're talking about today. A circle with a plus on the top, an inversion of the symbol for female. This symbolizes the Christ's authority over the earth. The same symbol in England is known as a sovereign orb and represents the state of the Church of England under the security of the crown. Now, what I'm saying in this video is that the orb, the Globus Cruciger, represents this realm. The circle, which they call a sphere, is actually a chamber. As I've been talking about in many videos, you could even look at it from the circle being flat. So many ways you can look at it, but this is just how I'm looking at it from what I've seen from the etymology that I've done so far and videos, and something else I'll show you at the end. So basically the Globus Cruciger, and they're talking about the key, the crown, that automatically gets you to think of the Vatican and St. Peter's courtyard. Basically Peter is Peter, father, and as you can see, and Globus Cruciger can fit in a few different ways. I've just chosen 2, and as you see at the top, the little circle of the Globus Cruciger fits in lovely. So if you can make it bigger and put it at the side, you can see it fits the whole courtyard. Is that just a coincidence, or like I've said many times in various videos, that it represents this realm? And the Vatican is known as being a key. They have charge over the 2 keys, the heavenly and basically the physical, the earth realm, the gold and silver key, the papal keys. Now, people will talk about how on top the cross is an X, but I like to know it as basically 2 keys, and they are 11. I want to show you a quick clip from an old video basically showing this, describing it, and actually showing you some images how the keys can turn into a cross. So that's coming up now, guys. So when we think of the Vatican, obviously the papal keys, the holy keys, the holy see keys come to mind. They do, don't they? The silver and the gold, the heavenly keys. Well, there's gold represents spiritual power, the silver, the worldly keys, and obviously the red string or rope or the cord is the papal bloodlines. We all know this. So I just thought, you know what, I'm going to put AU, AG, which are gold and silver, the periodic table numbers and letters. I'll put that into Gematria, see what I get. And I couldn't believe it, I was shocked. 209, 2 and 9 equals 11. So silver and gold together equate to 11. Now look at these papal keys here. I've done it in black so it's a lot easier to follow. What number do they look like? Well, for me, each key represents 1. So 2 keys together represent, yes, you got it, 11. Just blown my mind. And a few weeks ago in the video, I was showing you how 11 together, if you move them around, represent the cross. Surely it can't be a coincidence that all these numbers, number 11, equate to Janus, the Vatican, and everything that I'm talking about. I'm just shocked, guys. It's like, wow. Right, to finish this off, guys, as you can see, the 2 keys, the 11, the cross on top of the Globus Cruciger is an 11. That's just what I'm theorising. And just for shit and giggles, I'll just put a circle to come up and it will form what I've been saying all along. The Globus Cruciger. There you go, guys. That's just what's in my crazy head. Right, everybody, I'm going to finish off. I may do a quick thoughts, but as you can see, we have the Elpheus, or whatever pronunciation of his name, created this. It's what the rendition of Lucifer Baphomet looks like. Now, as you well know, it is basically Janos. Now, look at the fingers. They've been doing this forever. People talk about it being dualism, as above, so below, etc. I believe it's showing you that we're living in the realm of L11. That's basically what it's holding the fingers up, the saluting, 11, the doorway. This is what this realm is. And that is just my personal opinion. I mean, it could be a couple of orders of garlic chicken.
And then?
It could be some wonton soup.
And then?
Or even fortune cookies.
And then?
And then I couldn't resist putting that in, guys. It was just asking for me to do that. But you can see with the fingers up representing L11, you can see him from images of royalty, Jesus, God, holding up the two fingers, holding the Globus Cruciger, which in some of them are hollow and some of them even look like a landscape. This realm that I've showed you in the last video, we're living in the realm of the chambered realm of 11. That's just my personal opinion. Could be bollards, probably is, but it's just my interpretation of what I've seen and deciphered. Now, what's interesting is you can see the hands. They're showing you L11, and that's just my interpretation of what they're actually showing in that image. Now, if you remember in the beginning of the video, I showed you this, and it talks about the first known use of it was in 423, and on the reverse coins, Emperor Theodosius II. Now, as you can see, he's holding the Globus Cruciger, but, and this is a big but or an if you look, doesn't it look like he's got two heads? That's just the intriguing thing. But if we add Emperor Theodosius II to the date, it gives you an L11. The significance: 1 add 1, add 4, add 2, add 3 equals 11. L11. The first time it was used adds to an 11 with all the digits. Again, are these just pure coincidences that I seem to find? Leave it up to you guys. So obviously the Globus Cruciger is what we're talking about. Now, there is another word used for the Globus Cruciger. It's Sphera or Sphera. Obviously it contains the AI and Ra and a few other things. But, and this is where I'm paraphrasing the description, a part of the etymology of Sphera means hollow sphere. And I just say, could that be the secret? We're in a chamber. Remember, etymology of celestial showed you it was in a chamber, and all my videos since have showed you we're living in a chamber, an enclosed system, a geode. Hence why the G on Masonic compass and set, as I've showed you in so many old videos. And that's what I'm just paraphrasing, because it also means cosmos and space, and it's basically conceived as a hollow globe. So I just paraphrased it because it wouldn't have fitted on the screen. So I like to be honest with you guys. Now, the last bit, the Globus Cruciger on the left. And I've just been looking at this. I showed you with the keys and how they turned into 11, and that just blew me away. But can you see it, guys, before I show you? I'll put it at the side in a sec, and most of you will get it. I can't remember if I showed you this before. I've not. I don't think I have. But it's a symbol that the Masons and I've used in various videos that shows you we're living in the realm of 11. Right, here you go, guys. And it's also Green Lantern. There we go. So it's also the Green Lantern symbol. So I've always showed you this. If you take the two crosses off the top and pull them down either side, you get that symbol on the right. This is an ancient symbol used for so many things, but yet, as I've said in videos, they don't actually tell you really what it is. They're kept in the dark. Doorway, the Godhead, the Circumpunct, I've talked about it many times. But in an old video, and I'm going to include that clip now because it shows you how the Globus Cruciger held in the hand. I've got the whole world in his hands. And that's bad singing. I've got a sore throat and it's early, and that's the best that you're gonna get. So basically it's telling you they've got the whole world in our hands, and that's a symbol of this realm. And the Globus Cruciger goes into the 101, 101. Baseline knowledge. So I've talked about this in many videos, and coming up is a clip of an old video. It's the Realm of 11. If you remember, I'll put it in the link in the description, because if you've not saw it, you really need to see it, because it breaks this down even more. And in this clip, I'm talking about from etymology, talking about and the electric and circuit boards, how we're living in the jurisdiction of L, and it describes from the etymology the 1, the 0 and the 1, basically the circumpunct with the doorway and the sacred symbol with the 2 St. Johns of the Freemasonry. So there you go, guys, and then I might do a quick thoughts. Etymology of circuit. Circuit, a circumference, a periphery, a line going around an area, a space enclosed within a certain limit. Electrical sense, arrangement by which current is kept up between 2 poles. Between 2 poles? Looks like Masonic, doesn't it? A current is kept between 2 poles. That's the number 11. So let's go over the etymology again. Circuit, a circumference, a periphery, a line going around an area. So possibly a circle. From circa 1400 as a space enclosed within certain limits. Sounds familiar. So far it's a circle and it's enclosed. Electric sense, arrangement by which a current is kept up between 2 poles. So picture an electric current trapped and enclosed by 2 poles, 11, moving in a circular pattern. Can you picture it? Here's a clue. It's one of the oldest Masonic symbols. And here's a few seconds for you so you can actually have a little guess. And here it is. 2 poles, an electric circuit trapped in between the 2 poles. That is what I see. It's just blown me away. I've talked about it for a long time, this symbol, in regard to circumpunct, Godhead, knowledge. But if you actually just put it into perspective in regard to the etymology that I've just shown you, it just makes perfect sense. 2 poles trapped with a circle of electricity in between. So there's many theories on it. Even the Masons admit they don't truly understand what it is. One theory is that you are the dot and the lines represent virtues, vices, etc. Some say that the point in the circle refers to the circumambulation a new initiate is required to make about the sacred altar. To them it's sacred law. I believe it's us trapped in a loop, in a circuit, a motherboard. Sailing the current, the currency, the currency. The electric current of life. So before I spell etymology electric, I held a definition back on circuit. So, space enclosed within certain limits, hence district in which any business involving periodic journeys is done, especially of judicial assignments involving the journey of a judge from one place to another. Spell etymology of electric. Now this is when it gets wow. Electric, L godly, ECT object or and so forth, and Rick jurisdiction or district. So electric means this place, object is a jurisdiction of God. Tell me that ain't wow. Hello, and yes, you got it. Welcome. Welcome to the Thinking Man. My second channel, not a backup, the second channel. I like to mix and match now while I've got two, so you can peruse at your pleasure. Right guys, as always I need to say a big thank you to everyone that's liked, shared and subscribed, both on here and on the other channel, What the Flock TV. I truly appreciate the support, the love that you've shown. It humbles me. And for anyone who has bought me coffee, guys, I truly know you're helping me and the channel out so much. So thank you. And I don't want to get emotional, so thank you. So this is quick thoughts. It's on the video that I've just made, obviously, the Globus Cruciger. Now, I could be just talking foots of fancy, I could just bollards, and it probably is. We always think and see things and think, does this do that? Does this add to that? And basically, the Globus Cruciger, as you can see, basically, they say it's Christ or the ruler's dominion over this realm. And it is a globe or a sphere, and it has the cross on top. Now, a lot of the royals and basically kings of the past, celestial beings, it says celestial beings. Remember, celestial means chamber. So the chambered beings, are they showing you that we are living in an enclosed system? Again, I'm very open to what people interpret the information that I put out. This is just what I see. Doesn't mean I'm right or wrong, or what you guys see. That's why I always leave it open. So if we're living in an enclosed system between two poles, the 11 and it's a jurisdiction of El, and also El, Elohim, group of gods, a collective, could be anything. Could be personalities, could be the faces, could be the sins, it could be anything. So that is just what I do. I'm still laughing from that bit I put in of and then that's from Dude Where's My Car. I just love that film. So this is basically what this video was about, guys. Just showing you something, a quick video theory. You know what? It's a Globus Cruciger showing you in plain sight, hiding in our faces. We've got the whole world in our hands, and they're showing you we're in an enclosed system, in a chamber. You know, people will say it's flat. It can be flat in a chamber. It can be hollow because we're in a chamber. Could be concave, convex, whatever you want to call it, because we're in a chamber. We're in a geode. Remember that video I did a while ago, showing you the compass and the set, basically with the G in? Geode. Geode means from the earth. We're in the earth. That's just my theory anyway, and this is why I made this video, just to show, hey, with a cross on top, if you take that cross off the top and you put it down to the circle, it's a symbol that I've used in many videos because it represents the two St. John's, Janos, the doorway, and also I've talked about the realm of El Evan, the jurisdiction of El. Janos is the gatekeeper, the janitor. He holds the keys, the frequent keys, and the older names like Ia and so on are also known as the Elohim, the Els, the group of collective of gods, or as people have talked about, Anus, or the Anus. You get his Anus, but you can spell Anus if you put a little thing in it. And obviously, Anu was the king of this realm from a Sumerian point of view. So, and means sky people also. So, could that mean, like I've theorized in the video, the Els, the collective of gods? And to me, with my spell etymology, which obviously is not to be taken as facts, it's just my opinion, I just asked, could the Globus Cruciger, and this is basically the quick short video, is that representing this realm? Because when you talk about being sphere, from their point of view, they're talking of it being hollow, and I paraphrase it because I didn't cosmos, basically, and what they conceive to be hollow. And you can see in some of the Globus Crucigers, they are hollow. Now, again, if people think, no, you're so wrong, it means this, it could well be. I'm not saying, I'm just putting a different opinion. You know, putting something different out there and adding something so you guys can think, and hopefully it gives you a spark that can help your theory or encourage you to look into other symbols for other meanings. You know what I mean? So that's what I love doing. It's like for all the gods and epithets of Janos, Neptune is another one. Obviously the Neptune fork does look like a key. And that's why I put that in about Neptune was going to be called Janos, and they changed their mind at the last minute. Why? Again, they're hiding this entity, the key holder. So guys, what do you think is a Globus Cruciger? What they talk about being hollow, representing this realm that we live in, together with the etymology for circuit and electric talks about, and it shows you that symbol. And in the realm of 11, I go into it a little bit more detail and show you AC, DC and the currents, and it's the same basically symbol. So I'll put the first realm of 11 in the description also, guys, and you can check it out there if you've not watched it, because it goes into a bit more depth on the 11. I've done a couple of more, there's 3 titled the realm of 11, but there's loads with 11 in. So guys, I want to thank you again for giving me your time. I know it's only a short one, but it's basically just showing you this crazy idea that I had in my head that the Globus Cruciger could basically be hidden in plain sight, a symbol for this realm. Hence why you got the symbol of the earth, the circle and the X, 4 corners, but you take that 11 or the X or the cross out of the circle and you can put it on top, the Globus Cruciger that you included, but you also can put it at the side and everything else that I mentioned. So it'll all be in the description, guys. The realm of 11, the link to buy me coffee will be in there also. And again, thank you for the support. If you like the video, please just like it. If not, why? If not, it's cool. But please, if you like the channel, please share it out and just give people a different opinion and perspective on things. So guys, stay safe, always wear a smile, don't let the bastards grind us down, and try and think happy thoughts, because we need it, guys. I want to live in a place where I can smile and laugh. People don't want you to, they want to bring you down to their level. So think happy thoughts, take care, stay safe, always wear a smile. I'll see you again, bye, and then